In the cage, legends are made. The fights you'll never forget. This is Apex Combat. Reach the top, stay loud.
The thing about Ryan that I like is even if he's posturing, I'm the A side, Ryan is willing to do things to make fights happen. He was willing essentially to say Tank could be the A side. Yep. Like, let's make the fight happen. So whatever Ryan's saying, I have confidence that he'll do what it takes to make the fight happen.
But the fact that Ryan, has gone through 3 top trainers that would have done a great job, Eddie Reynoso, Joe Goosen, and Derek James.
Did Ryan Garcia ever allow those trainers to be the boss?
That's why he's back with his dad, because he's the boss. That's why.
He gonna win this fight. He gonna win this. Has one belt right now, and yeah, he may have the most followers, but those followers ain't gonna follow him into the ring.
Well, I mean, it depends. They might follow him to their TVs, and that does something too. Haney has fought his last couple fights on undercards, including Mike Coppinger, Ryan Garcia undercard. So who's the A side?
Look, Ryan's the bigger star, obviously. You see social media following and all that, but in today's boxing landscape, Max, I think you can't have a so-called...
How it's not.
Exactly.
I'm just curious. Like, sometimes it's just an interesting thought. Like, who is at this moment, if they're debating it, who would you guys say it is? Ryan Garcia looks fantastic.
Garcia, that's all I want to hear. There's plenty of fighters calling me out, so we'll see what's there. Whatever fight the public want, they can get. I'm here because I want to make the biggest fights possible. I want to make the most memorable nights in boxing. The ones where people go, "God, what a fight, what a night." Something to remember, history made, legacy made. That's why I'm here.
About this fight is it's going to be fun as hell. The lead up's going to be fun with both of their attitudes. They're going to be talking mad shit. And I'm talking about on social media. I'm talking about in press conferences. I'm talking about media workouts. The whole build-up, they're going to be getting at each other. And you know for damn sure that the fight itself is going to be a slug.
We have a board, 36 members from all over the world, and they are the ones that vote on every single matter. Okay, Conor Benn, he has not fought in the division, but we consider that he is of the highest level. He was ranked in welterweight for many years, and he has sent his weight continuously to the WBC, so we know, monitoring, that he is a natural welterweight and he will be competing safely in that division.
Conor's a free agent. It was a one-fight deal, but the target will be to fight Ryan Garcia. And again, everything else is in the past and looking to move forward.
So Conor Benn is no longer with Zuffa. It was just a one-fight deal. And speaking of one-fight deal, they're both big bag fighters. Conor Benn making that bag against Chris Eubank 2 damn times, and now a $15 million fight.
He also breaks down what makes this matchup so exciting from a boxing standpoint, especially when you look at their size, power, speed, and overall fighting style.
Ryan Garcia, not considered a small guy. We know Conor Benn's not considered a small guy. Both of these guys are big punchers. Both of these guys got speed. Both of these guys are dynamic. I cannot wait to see both of those guys share the ring together and fight for the WBC title, with Ryan Garcia being the defendant WBC.
Entertained by any of them. I like Ryan. I think I don't like Ryan. I don't like him. I don't know where I was going with that. Do you know what I like about Ryan? Is he is what he is. He's entertaining. He brings chaos, because it's boring. Who wants to sit on the fence? Who wants to be boring? Speak what you want to say and say it. Own it.
Well, I pay money to watch the fight.
For a lot of reasons, but here is the announcement. And I thought this was really well done. I thought this was really cool to see. Not only yesterday did Ryan Garcia go on the ESPN First Take show with Stephen A. Smith, but he also went on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and announced this last night on the Tonight Show. That's a big-time treatment. I know that, right now announcements are flying left and right with big-time fights. And he walked up on Ryan, and I guess because Ryan put his arm around him, but Ryan wasn't trying to be physical. Ryan was just,
Slip, he just said it. I'm fighting Conor Benn next, September. I don't think he said where. Maybe he did. Las Vegas, I'm guessing, right? And yeah, that's it. So now we know Conor Benn will fight Ryan Garcia for the WBC welterweight title in September. Garcia, trust me, I've been over there to do Ryan fights. I've been over there. I've been out with Ryan. Ryan gets no hate. Ryan, literally nothing. There is Like, Devin Haney gets hate more than Ryan, even though Ryan beat Devin Haney with PEDs in his system. So Ryan doesn't get any hate. But over here, I mean, Jesus Christ, we don't fuck around when it comes to Conor Benn. Do you know what I mean? It's very interesting how Americans view it compared to how we view it. Because there are a lot of big named American fighters that have popped, and I mean, they're adored. I think that's the bigger fight. I really do. I think that just does bigger numbers in America than Conor Benn. But Conor Benn has grown a fan base in America. Like in fact, fan base, is that the right word? He's grown an audience. People know who he is. Because of Shakur Stevenson calling him out. Like, Shakur got arguably his biggest win of his career, and the first thing he does is call out.
Both fighters likely to engage in intense verbal exchanges from the start. He also suggests that Garcia may enter as the favorite, but emphasizes that Benn's aggressive style and determination make him a dangerous opponent for anyone, especially if he can drag Garcia into a tough physical fight.
I guess if you're Ryan, and Ryan will be a favorite to beat Conor Benn, quite a big favorite, I think. Ryan's probably thinking, I beat Conor Benn, then I do Devin Haney, and then maybe somehow, I don't know if it all works out, have the Shakur Stevenson super fight, maybe. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that's the news, people. That fight will happen in September. It'd be interesting to see how Conor Benn physically looks. I just went onto Conor Benn's Instagram page. He's always training. So I guess he has to stay around a certain weight now so that weight cut isn't difficult. Because at 150, he still looked didn't look right for me at 150. It's been a long time though that his body's got down to that weight. So yeah, I think he will probably start from a lighter point just to make that final weight cut easier. But look, if it's the Ryan Garcia that turned up against Barrios, Conor's got an issue. But Conor Benn, woof.
Conor Benn, a lot of people felt that he didn't do good. A lot of people felt that Conor Benn is not prepared for the likes of a Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, and Devin Haney, in which they reacted to his victory via Twitter. Well, X, formerly known as Twitter. To be honest, I don't think that the skills was really the issue. I'm not like putting him on an IG, you know, I'm trying to discredit Conor Benn and skills and talent and devalue him. For me, it wasn't even about that, because leading up to this fight, or the potential of Conor Benn going back down to the 147-pound division, we all know that he beat Chris Eubank Jr. in his last outing prior to the Regis Prograis fight at middleweight division, right? In the middleweight division, he campaigned in. Coming back down, I already knew that he was not gonna look good. I think it's not a good move for him to go to 147. I think, yeah, the money is there with Ryan Garcia. But when it comes to, this is what I'm saying, when it comes to Conor Benn, though, with the UK market, he's always going to do good. He doesn't have to, you know, cut weight like that. He doesn't have to feel uncomfortable. And put it this way, does he really care about the belts? No. So he don't got to go back to 147. He could be fighting catchweights like he did with Regis Prograis and stuff like that. But even at 150, he ain't look good. You know? So I think that Conor Benn is a good fighter. He's better, in my opinion, than what Regis Prograis.
I think it will be the hardest fight of his career to date. One thing about Conor Benn, you know, as much as my views may have changed personally, he trains very hard. He'll give it his all. You know, it's going to be a great fight, and it will be an entertaining fight, I'm sure. You know, I think Ryan Garcia, though, arguably, is another level to the opponents he's been in terms of levels. But, you know, I can't write Conor off. I'm not going to sit here and write him off in that fight, because he's going to go out there. This changes his life. He's had a dream to become the WBC world champion. I'd anticipate that belt is on the line, unless there's any differences.
Create huge interest in an entertaining build-up. Smith adds that if he were still involved in promoting Benn, this is exactly the kind of high-profile fight he would have aimed to make.
Would you have put Conor Benn into a fight with Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, look, I said it publicly before. You know, it was a huge fight. I said the build-up for it will be massive. It's two big characters in Conor Benn and Ryan Garcia. You know, from the UK, US coming together. I guess they do it in the US, in Vegas, probably. So yeah, of course, if we were still promoting Conor Benn, of course that would be a fight that we would target and wish them
back. Conor Benn versus Ryan Garcia is gonna be box office. Like, they're gonna sell the crap out of that fight. That is going to be a huge, huge deal because of how popular Conor is overseas. Or maybe not even popular, just known. He might be a little bit polarizing. I would say he's probably more well-known than Devin is here in America. He's more well-known in the UK than Devin is here in America. And he's just going to sell the crap out of it. I'm curious to see how it goes because Ryan's been a little Jekyll and Hyde these days. You see Ryan against Devin, he looks fantastic. Then he comes back in Times Square, he doesn't look all that great. Then he comes back and he fights Mario Barrios and he looks great again. And so which version of Ryan Garcia is going to show up and which version of Conor Benn is going to show up? The Conor Benn that we saw against Regis Prograis wasn't all that great. The Conor Benn that we saw last time out against Chris Eubank 2 fights ago, rematch, looked phenomenal. And so the
right now. I'll try my best though. I can get him off.
Hey, what round is Conor Benn going to sleep?
Oh, he's gonna go to sleep in rounds 6 or 7.
Are you excited?
Of course, man. We're gonna beat it. You know that.
He called you out again today.
Oh, it's insane. He acts like I have a contract. Brother, I don't have a contract, you know.
How you been, Ryan? Good?
I've
You
been
look
good. Yeah,
You look
yeah,
like you've been training?
I've been training hard. Once you're a champion, you gotta stay a champion. You know what I mean?
Yo, Ryan.
Thank you, buddy.
Ryan. Keep pushing through. Yo, Ryan, what's up?
I just want to say I'm one of your biggest fans, bro. I just with you. I'm not a fan of you.
Wait, Conor, are you there?
Conor
don't want to talk.
Conor.
Scared.
Got your tongue, Conor.
He ate too much.
Conor. Conor.
Now that nigga was really off Austrian.
Nah, bro, these PEDs crazy right now. They speaking for real, man.
Yo, Conor, you on me?
Man, he ain't gonna speak. He ain't gonna speak, man. He ain't gonna speak.
Yo, Josh, get your boy. Josh, get your boy. You, Conor.
Conor Nigel. Conor Nigel Benn.
Conor Nigel.
Conor Nigel Benn.
Hey, Ryan, let the